Hey HTC, my name is Brandon Winston. I'm from Noonan, Georgia, and this review is for a high ticket closer program with Dan Law. First off, guys, before coming across Dan, I thought I was doing pretty good in my life. I knew there was still something missing, but I thought I was still on the right track. Coming across HTC, coming across Dan, man, threw me for a whirlwind. You know, Dan always says, knowledge of the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. And that's exactly what it did for me. It pissed me off. But, you know, there was just something about the way that he communicated that I felt like he was always talking to me. I felt like we had a lot in common. I felt like that we had already known each other, even though we had never met. And because of that, I decided to take a chance. I really didn't blink at the price because Dan had already closed me long before I ever got on the phone call with Fong. And I could truly understand the essence of transference of skill because Fong our conversation was like a dance. So shout out to Fong. I mean, one hell of a guy. I have so much respect for him. Guys, this program, it changed my life. It really did. I thought I had my life changed before, but you know, when you're going through growth stages, this was more than a growth. This was more like a quantum leap in my mind because I wasn't expecting what Dan gave. I mean, here I was coming, I want to get a high ticket closing skill. I want to be able to close, you know, bigger ticket items. And I thought that's what I was coming for. But I mean, guys, the value that was delivered before the program even started, while the program was in effect, is just leaps and bounds. Just amazing, hands down. I've been involved with several programs over the years, 5, 6, 7 different programs. All of them did have value attached to them, but the free value that Dan delivered beat out their programs. That's how powerful it is, in my humble opinion. No, I'm not even humble. That's just my fucking opinion. It's that damn good. Guys, don't even play with it, okay? There's no room for being skeptical. There's no room for being afraid. This is about taking control of your life. Because if you don't have control now, when are you going to get it? I'm telling you, there's nothing that even comes close to what this program will teach you about in your life. For me, the two biggest things that I've gotten that I'm using on a daily basis is abundance thinking and telling your lower self to fuck off. Because I tend to talk negative to myself a lot of times, very hard on myself. But that's only because I want to pull the best out. But sometimes I allow myself the more negative side to really come in and take over that positive side. So now it's like, because I've heard Dan say it over and over and over, it's in my head. When I hear it, it's like, fuck off, lower self, get to stepping. So, I mean, that has been huge in my life. The breakthroughs that I've seen in my family, being able to close them, being able to really just talk to them and bring out those pain points, to be able to just, you know, get on a different level, on a much deeper level with them. And I mean, the friction has just gone down. It's effortless. And I mean, I see opportunity everywhere. And it's like, closing is not something you do, it's who you are. Everywhere I go, everything you do comes down to closing somebody, or somebody's closing you. So it's like, if you want to do it, then you have to be a professional. You have to take the time. You have to be willing to invest. I mean, there was a lot of people that gave up a lot. Dan, Desmond, Tina, all of you that put together, and I mean, we don't even see what goes on behind the scenes. But to know how long that we were on these live calls was just amazing. I mean, the value that you guys gave, hands down, there ain't nobody that even comes close to this. Like, I see this as literally being that global movement to take over the world. You know, in my community, there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of issues, and I see this as something that gives me hope that we can bring to my community. Oh my gosh! I mean, wow. Dan, for what you're doing, you're a godsend. I mean, to just go through what you have gone through, to see what you've seen, and now to give back like you are, is truly amazing. I mean, you have taught me, it's almost like you've been a father figure because of the way that you teach and how you do. You've corrected some things that, you know, that I was doing in my life. You've taught me to step up. You've taught me to command more out of myself, to be more, because I am setting an example for my family, and I have to lead them, but I have to lead myself first, and you're giving me those tools. And it's not that you just give us something and you just walk away and the program's over. No, with the community, oh my gosh, the accountability, the homework assignments, are you serious? It was like school, guys. It was school. But man, the best school you have ever been to in your life, the best school, hands down, ever. 4 years in university, done. This, wow. This is school. This is what everybody needs. Guys, this changed my life. This is changing my life. Where I'll be in 12 months, all I can tell you is every day, one role play a day, keeps poverty away. Staying connected. The community is amazing. You're not going to find anything else out there that's authentic and real. I mean, authentic now, we're talking real. But guys, they have very high standards. So if you are not willing to become a better version of yourself and grow very quickly, then this may not be for you. But if your life isn't right, if you're still thinking in scarce mentality, if you're tired of not living the life that you want to live, if you want to take your world by the balls, if you want to have that financial confidence that you can make money daily, monthly, every year, that it's not a worry, because you can add more value to whoever you're dealing with on the other side, that you'll be able to dig down and pull out people's pain, which brings them over to be able to solve it, and then you'll give them a gift where they tell you thank you. There's nothing out here like that. There's nobody that is teaching. Nobody. You hear me? Nobody. So guys, don't hesitate. You feel it like I feel it. Seafood talks to you like he talks to me. You know what it is. Book the call. Book the call. Tell your lower self to fuck off. Book the call. Thank you, guys.